Hey, are you watching the real estate market right now? Well, stay tuned because I'm going to tell you if you should or should not buy a house right now. It's a crazy market right now. Homes are selling $10,000 to $20,000 over list price. And they are selling within days of going on the market, getting multiple offers. Can you believe that? You may be asking yourself, should I buy a home right now? Well, the answer is actually no for a lot of people. It just may not be the right time for you to buy a home. But for others, absolutely yes. In fact, I personally bought one last month. So I want to go over with you who should and who should not purchase a house right now. Let's talk about why this is a crazy market right now. It comes down to supply and demand is the driving factor of this market right now. Interest rates are so low. 12 months ago, you could get a 4% interest rate on a 30-year fixed mortgage. And right now, it is low as 3% for a 30-year fixed mortgage. And some can get it even lower in the higher 2% range for a 30-year fixed mortgage. And that is the big reason why we have so many new buyers entering the market, because they can lock in a very low interest rate. And at the same time, we now have moratoriums for foreclosures, which means banks cannot file foreclosure suits on homeowners who are not paying their mortgage. So we have a lot of buyers on the market than sellers originally. But now we have a lot less sellers with moratorium, and then even more sellers took their homes off the market because of the pandemic. So we have a lot more buyers on the market, which calls for an unbalanced market. So who should not buy right now? If you are a real estate investor looking to purchase a flip or an income property, you may want to wait. There aren't that many great deals out there right now. I know the low interest rates are tempting, but there are so many buyers out there grabbing all of the properties. You may want to take some time and sit back and just wait for the market to turn. And because we're in the final stage of the moratorium, there are not going to be that many foreclosures and short sales for a few more months. So you may want to hang tight and wait for those to come available so you can grab up a great deal. Now, I know you may be concerned about interest rates in the near future, but don't be so concerned. The Federal Reserve says that they are going to keep rates near zero until 2020. So you may see even a more decrease in interest rates, maybe in the low 2s or even in the 1%. So just hang on a little bit if you can. So if you do not need to buy a house right now and you are in no rush, or because you are looking for something a little bit more specific, maybe it's not a time for you to buy. Simple as that. Inventory is so low, you may have a very hard time finding that specific house that you are looking for. And because there are so many buyers on the market right now, even when that specific home becomes available, you may have some major competition, multiple offers, going over list price, and that may not be something you are into. So who should buy a house right now? I would say the people who need to. You have no choice. Life has changed. Family has changed. Situations have changed, and you just have no choice. You have to buy a house. You may be expecting a new child and need more space, or because of this pandemic, everyone is home and you're working from home, so you may need that designated office space because that corner of the room isn't working for you anymore. Or you may have an elderly family member that has to move in. Well, in that case, I would say yes. Go ahead and purchase that home. And you may be concerned you are going to pay over market value for a property. Well, that's where I come in at. I will negotiate the best deal for you so that you do not overpay for that property. Make sure it is worth what you are offering, and make sure you are comfortable with paying what you are offering that seller. So don't be too concerned about that. So let's say you're paying $20,000 more than what the home sold for 12 months ago. And now you're thinking, I paid $20,000 over market value? Well, not so much. But because your interest rates are so low, you are more than likely still paying less per monthly now than if you had purchased it 12 months ago at a lower price point. Because remember, interest rates were in the 4s 12 months ago. Right now, they're in the 3s, and some can even get it in the higher 2s. It's a very common trend that when interest rates go down, home prices normally go up. So when interest rates go up, home prices normally don't go back down. They kind of level out and stabilize a little bit. So this is one of the reasons why I bought a home last month. I got a very low interest rate, and I've been watching this property for a little while. It needs some updating. It was built in 2007, and because of the pandemic, my husband is working from home, so we needed more space. It was getting to be a little crowded. It was perfect for us, and we didn't mind doing some of the upgrades because we wanted to put our own stamp on it. So despite the fact that I could have possibly bought this home 12 months ago for less, and the fact that I may have been able to purchase a foreclosure 12 months from now, my family life dictated that I needed to purchase something right now, and I did not want to time the market. So if you are still not sure if you should purchase a home right now, give me a call. Let's have a conversation. I'd love to walk you through pros and cons of your life right now to determine with you if now is the right time or later. Well, I'm Carmela Renee, and I am a licensed real estate agent right here in Charleston, South Carolina, born and raised, and I love bringing you helpful facts and tips to help you make the decision on whether home ownership is right for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you comment because I reply to all comments, and make sure you hit that notification bell because you will be notified every time I drop a new video, which is once a week. Well, until next time, thank you for watching.